Hi guys, my name is Abdul Rahman and welcome to Learning Him. Today I'm going to show you how to configure free glut and glue in your code block. So first of all, I will tell you to download and install code blocks. So right click on my computer and open the properties and check for the system type. My system is 32-bit, so you can check yours as well. You see, system type is 32-bit operating systems. So what you can do is, just after knowing that, I will tell you to copy the files accordingly. So just if you don't have code blocks, first go to the codeblocks.org official website. In the left pane, click on downloads, and you have to select download binary release. Okay, the very first option, and here you have to download a file of code, the setup of code blocks, you can say, with the MinGW name. You see, the first one is code block, the latest version 17.12 setup.exe. Don't download this one, and neither this one, neither this one. You have to download this file, the file on the fourth place. So the file that contains mingw-setup. So it contains all the folders, and the compiler have some library files, so you have to download this mingw setup. It will install some files which are needed or required by the compiler, or else you will not be able to run your code. So this is a requirement for you. So just click on this source4.net folder and download the setup. After downloading the setup, you have to install the code blocks with the default settings. So I have already downloaded code blocks to save some time, so because I will show you how to configure glut and glue in your projects. So the next thing what you can do is just open my computer first, as I have did, and you can download two folders. The link of these two folders are given in the description below. The first one is the latest version of glut 3.0.0-1, and what you need to do is just open this folder. This in By opening this folder, we will configure glut, and from this folder we will configure glue into our project. So first open the free glut min 1.1.0-0, sorry, and let's just set this so it may be easily visible to all of you that what I am doing. You just have to copy a few files from these folders to your code block folder. So first thing first, my system is 32-bit, so just go into the free glut folder, go to bin and copy. You see, my system is 32-bit, so I am going to copy this DLL file. If your system is 64-bit, then go into the 64-bit folder and copy this DLL file, sorry. So just my system is 32-bit, so I'm going to copy this DLL file, and open C drive, go into the Windows folder. Okay, scroll down a little bit, and you will see a folder with the name system 32-bit as a 32-bit user. Yeah, there it is. You see, system 32 there. I am a 32-bit user, so I will paste the DLL file in system 32 folder. So if you are a 64-bit user, there will be another folder with the name which will be below this folder with name SysWOW. So you have to paste the DLL file in that folder. I will also write each and every step in the description as well, so it may be easy to you. So I am 32-bit user, I'm copying this DLL file into system 32, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to paste it here. So it will ask for the permission, just click on continue, and it will paste from bin to sys32. So first file have been copied successfully. What you need to do is just press back button and open the include folder. This time open the GL folder, and you have to copy all these header files. Just select all the files and press Ctrl C, or you can copy them by right clicking on them. So Go again onto C drive. You see I'm in the C drive again. Go to program files this time. So open code blocks. There it is. So you see there is a folder MinGW in my code blocks folder. If you have downloaded and installed the code blocks MinGW setup, so this will contain a MinGW folder after installation. So I have done that, so I have this folder. Just open this folder, open the include folder. You have to copy the files into the same folder. You see I'm going into the MinGW include and GL. From include GL I will copy all these files and paste into this folder. So I have already copied one, so it is asking me to replace the destination. Yes, I want. So check this, do this for all and click on continue. So it will copy all the header files into GL folder. So once it is copied, the next thing is there is only one folder left in freeglut folder. So let me show you. Click on back, one step back again, and you see a lib folder. Just open this lib folder, and there will be two type of files again here. These two files are for those users who have 32-bit Windows. So if you are a 64-bit user, you can go into this folder and copy the same two files from that folder. Just copy these two files and just again click on back and click on back once again, and you see in the MinGW folder there will be a folder with name lib. You have to copy the files from lib to lib folder. Again, just paste the files here and it will ask for the permission. Click on continue, and there it is. All the files for the glut are copied to code block. Okay, so you have to configure in the code block as well. I will show you, but just before doing that I'm going to show you how to now configure the glue files. So coming back to my computer. Okay, so the files have been copied. Coming back to my computer, open C drive, open program files and open code blocks. Okay, so after opening code blocks we have copied all the files from freeglut. Okay, we have copied the DLL file from bin, we have included the header files, and we have copied the library files. So this folder is done. Just close this folder and open the glue and glut folder this time. Okay, so in this folder there will be another folder with the name glue 1.11.0. so what you need to do is just open this folder, and you see there are two DLL files again. What you can do is just copy the DLL file as I am doing. This time you will not copy the freeglut.dll because we have already copied that from the glut folder. Just copy the glue files this time. Copy this file, and what you need to do is to go into the C drive, go into the Windows folder, and again into the system32 folder if you are a 32-bit user. If you are a 64-bit user, then you will paste the file in SysWOW named folder. Okay, so I am a 32-bit user. I will copy and paste the file in system32. Yes, continue, and there it is. First DLL file has been copied almost, and just open glue 1.11.0, and there are again the folders that are similar to the before we have done. So this time you have to go to bin release, and you see win32. We have already copied the DLL file, so there is no need to do this. You just come back into the glue 1.11.0 folder and go to the include folder. This time just you have to copy the header files and library files, and it will be enough. Just copy all these header files and open C drive, program files. Just to remember, the DLL files will be pasted into the Windows and system 32 or system wow folder, and all the header files and library files will be pasted into the code block folder. So go to MinGW, open again include. You see we are in the GL folder, so you have to go to GL folder of the code blocks and just paste the file again here. Yes. Okay, so check do this for all current items and click on continue. So it will copy all the header files from this GL folder to your code blocks GL folder. So click on back and one more time, and just go to the lib folder, and these are another release versions, so you don't need to copy these. You just need to copy these two library files. Just copy these two library files. Okay, so I have copied them, and go back into the MinGW folder. You see I'm in the MinGW, and open the lib folder, and paste the files library files in this folder. So it will ask for the permission, and click on continue, and all the files that you need to copy for glue and glut have been successfully copied to your system. So now you have to configure and run the project. So what you need to do is just close this folder, close this folder again, and it will copy and it will finish. So all the files have been successfully copied from these two folders. From this folder we have copied the glut files, and from this folder we have copied the glue files. So the next step comes to just run the code blocks. Okay, so I have already opened this main screen will be shown to you. Just click on settings, click on compiler. So after clicking on compiler, there will be a pop-up screen in front of you. So you see there, just go to the linker settings first of all. After going into the linker settings, click on add and click on this icon. It will open the browse pop-up. So you have to select the library files. From here you have to select the very first two files one by one. The first we will select glue32.lib. Click on open and click on, you see the path will be set, and click on OK, and it will be added to this list. And click on again add button, click on again this icon, and then you have to select the second file this time and click on open, click on OK, and you have added the glue files. Now what you have to do is click on toolchain executables, and so now if the you have to check this path, C program files code blocks MinGW. If this path is correct, then you don't need to change anything. If there is some error that MinGW folder is not found or anything else, you can just click on come into the compiler settings, click on toolchain executables, and click on auto detect. So what it will do is just you see auto detected installation of paths. It will auto detect the compiler path, which is the C program files code blocks MinGW. Just click on OK because it have auto detected the path. So just you can also reset to default if there is some error again, but hopefully this is done. All the settings that we require from the code block are successfully done. Now what you need to do is just to check to make sure that glue and glut are working or not. Just click on file, click on new, and open a project. Okay, so when you open a project, there will be a pop-up screen in front of you, and you have to select a project with the name glut, because we are working with the Glut, we will create some graphics. So click on Glut project, click on go, and you see this screen will come up. You just need to click on next. You don't need. Now the thing comes to you can give a project title. For me, let's say OpenGL, open graphic library. So I am naming my project as OpenGL. Then you can select the folder where you want to create the project. If you want to change the default location of your projects to be created in some other drive, then you can click on this button and choose the path. So all these two will be automatically created. So just click on next after giving the title. You see a project with the same. Okay, so I have already a project with this same name. I can select as OpenGL1, you can say. So OpenGL1 and click on next. You see this time it is not giving me any kind of errors. So this will show you another screen with the same path as C program files CodeBlocks MinGW. Just click on next, and you see when this screen appears, it means that all the settings, all the files have been found by the compiler and there is no error. Just click on finish and the project will be loaded. So the project will be in the you need to open the file because there is a blank screen here. Just click on sources and click on main.cpp file. You see all the code is in front of you. You just need to do is just click on build and run folder and run. If this code executes successfully, then this means that glue and glut have been successfully configured with code blocks. So the code is compiling and it will be executed in a moment, and I will show you the output. And there it is. You see the code has been compiled and executed. You see the graphics that are working successfully. So this means that there is no kind of error in configuring glue and glut. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below. Please like, subscribe and share for more. Thanks for watching.